guys, welcome back to my modded survival series. This is episode 2, and today we're going to focus on the actual core mod of this mod pack, the fossils and archaeology mod. We're going to try to get a cage built and hatch our first dinosaur before the end of this episode, but we'll see how this goes. I also did a little bit of mining and exploring off camera, getting some gear, name tags, and all the stuff we'll need for today's video and the next video I had planned. But that's enough talking, let's get into it. I already got some biofossils and bones to analyze. I also found an analyzer in a villager house that got added in the fossils and archaeology mod, but we're going to craft an extra one for the sake of today's video. You need 4 iron ingots, a biofossil, and a relic scrap. We come over here to our crafting station. 1, 2, 3, 4. Place the relic scrap and biofossil like this, and then you get an analyzer. We're gonna grab this analyzer, our other analyzer, we're gonna place them down. We're gonna grab our biofossils, our Diplodocus tailbone, and I can't pronounce this, but Crassa blah 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 something vertebrae. We're gonna place half our biofossils and a Diplodocus tail in here. The other half of our biofossils and our something vertebrae in here. And I'll see you guys once this is done analyzing. Okay guys, we got our first DNA, a Diplodocus. So far we have nothing else other than bone meal and sand. So I'll check back up in a minute and see if we got any better DNAs to hatch early on, because I think a Diplodocus is a little large for a start. We also have a Hinduus now, but I wanted to get something more land-based, not aquatic yet. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Let's see what all DNAs we have. Okay guys, I'm back, and everything in the analyzer is done and I put into this chest. But you can also put other stuff in here like plant fossils and relic scraps and get different stuff like plant seeds, and then you can get stone tablets, which I just so happen to have one of. They're like paintings, but they're more ancient and get some pretty cool stuff. But for today's video, we're focusing on DNA. But speaking of DNA, this is what we got. We got some sand, some bone meal. We got 1 Diplodocus, 2 Gallimimus, 2 Stegosaurus, 1 Psittacipatty, and 1 Hinduus. I don't want to do one dinosaur yet. I don't want to do an aquatic one. So we're either going to do the Gallimimus or Stegosaurus in today's video. But I do like the Stegosaurus more because it gives us more room to add vegetation and a bigger cage. So we're going to go with Stegosaurus for today's video. Maybe next video we'll do the Gallimimus. So now that we selected our DNA, we're going to our next chest, the cultivator. We need 3 pieces of iron. Let me move this out of the way. 3 pieces of iron, 4 pieces of glass like this, 1 water bucket, and a slime ball, and then we can come over here and make our cultivator. 3 iron, 4 glass, 1 slime ball. And now we have our cultivator. Just put our bucket in there. We have our cultivator. So to use your cultivator, if you put the DNA in here, it don't do anything. You need to have biogoo. I made some biogoo before the video started for time's sake, because it's a little annoying to get. You need to find a chicken egg, some wheat, a Phalaeosaurus flesh, which I got from the same place I got that analyzer, and a milk bucket. You get 4 biogoo. It takes 1 biogoo to make each egg. And now that you see our little DNA progress is turning white and going, our egg is being cultivated. I'll see you guys after we have both our eggs, and then I'll tell you guys about the next step. Okay guys, I'm back and our eggs are ready. But before we hatch it, we need to make sure we have a cage ready for it to live in. So I'll see you after I do some research on its natural habitat, because I want to make this historically accurate as possible and get the resources to build the cage. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay guys, so I found this nice area to build our park a little bit away, so we don't have to build it in the snow because it would mess with the trees and make everything like this. It is a little bit far away, but I set up a waystone to be able to teleport back and forth. I'll see you guys once I have everything flattened and I'm ready to do the time-lapse building. Okay guys, I'm back. It's been hours. It's literally dark outside. But I finally cleared a nice big area for the first cage. And I smelted a bunch of glass, got glass panes, used some chisels to chisel it. And I went mining and got a bunch of cobblestone to make our little cage. So I'm going to build this in a quick time lapse, or you can skip ahead to when we start adding vegetation and spawning our dinosaurs. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay guys, I am done with the cage. This has taken so many hours. It's really late. I'm tired. But I'm finally done. Got a nice little pond. Got some flower trees. It's not as nice as I wanted it to be. I wanted to do something really custom, nice terrain, planned out plants and everything. But for the sake of time for this video, I'm going to make it shorter so I can get this uploaded on time. I will see you back at the house when we get the last bit of things we need before we put that dinosaur down. Okay guys, I have gotten everything we needed and gone home. Now it is time to do the last part of what we need for hatching the egg. We're going to take this wild fossil in book. We're going to put it in here. We got a Dinopedia. This will help us look at our dinosaur, check on its health, see how long it takes for the egg to hatch, etc. And we're going to come here. We need to make a feeder so our dinosaurs can be fed with us and hand feed it, because we won't always have the time to go do that every single time the dinosaur needs fed. So we're going to put this in here like that. We're going to grab 2 feeders for each side of the cage, because we don't want our dinosaurs to starve to death, because that would be a bit of an expensive oopsie. And then to use the feeders, I'll explain when we get over to the cage. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what all can go into a feeder for it to be usable, but I am assuming that this should work perfectly fine. Got a few bits. I got some saplings from breaking all these trees and apples and flowers. I'm hoping these will work in the feeder. Flowers will work. Not very much. We want to fill this up a little bit so we can make sure they don't starve. Come over here, right across, and then we'll put one over here to make sure it's reaching the whole cage itself. There's a little grizzly bear. To make the video any longer fighting mobs and getting food while I've been building, but for majority of the series it will be not on peaceful. but for this tiny bit, or whenever I'm building, to save time for the video and editing, just plop it out of normal difficulty for a little bit, put on peaceful, because not everyone wants to sit there and watch a 10-hour video of stabbing monsters. So that one's decently full. Come over here, put the apples inside. Get this filled up. You can delete these because you don't need them. And now, now we can finally hatch our 2 stegosauruses. I want to hatch them about center of the cage. So hatch them right here. Stegosaurus 1, Stegosaurus 2. So once you place them, they'll sit here like this. Each different dinosaur has their own different egg with their own design. If you click on it, right click with a Dino PD, you can see what type of dinosaur egg it is. You can see it circling with this animation. You can see the hatch process and the status. Your dinosaur needs to be warm for it to hatch. It can't be cool. So we have to wait for these to hatch. While these are hatching, I found 2 name tags while mining in a mine shaft. So you guys want to give me any name suggestions, and I'll use them and name them. Also, if you could take the moment to like and subscribe, these videos take a lot longer than you would think. I've been building and mining blocks and gathering resources all day since about 9 o'clock in the morning, getting ready for this video and doing a lot of off-camera work to get all this done. It's really late here. That's how long I've been working on this video, and by the time you see this, it's been a day or 2 later, because it takes a long time to edit too. So appreciate it if you subscribed. A lot of work goes into these videos than you would think. But I'll see you guys when these eggs are about to hatch. Okay guys, our eggs are about to hatch. 94%. They're shaking. You make sure you stay by them so they're tame to you when they hatch. Get 1, 2, 2 little Stegosaurus. Got a territorial and a female. Got this little buddy. It is another female, so you don't have to deal with overbreeding, which is good. They are very territorial, so they will attack any other dinosaur or animal or any mob in the area. It is diurnal, so it sleeps during the night and is awake during the day. And then you can see what all it likes to eat. Its happiness levels. This mob is happy and will not attack you. The mob's mood is at 100. And you can see a lot of interesting information about it. The roofed lizard. Now we got our 2 little dinos. That first addition to our park, and I'm hoping to expand forward more and more and more. Another cage here, 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 and just go in a big row and make our little Jurassic Park. As you can see, I explored all of this bit off camera and mined in that direction. Over here's our little house, little mines right here. And then over here's a meteor site I want to explore in the next video. And over here is our little cage. I'll see you guys when it hits morning to get a little bit more footage in the morning when they're actually active. Okay guys, I'm back. It hit morning and he's got around, he's a little hungry boy. He's eating up a lot of food. So, like goes running away. Get an F1. Get a little bit of footage. Got our little Stegosaurus. I grew up watching people play this mod. I fell in love with fossils and archaeology, and I started learning a lot about dinosaurs in prehistoric times, Triassic period, Jurassic period, Cretaceous period. So I'm really fond of this little tiny block mod. But that's all for this video as we chase Spencer down for the ending. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss part 2. This is being recorded on a Thursday night, and it will probably be up by Friday, sometime around 3 or Saturday evening. And I'm hoping to have the episode 3 up as quick as possible, which could be Sunday or it could be Monday. But see you later, little stego. See you in the next video. I might do a little bit of off-camera work to get ready for the next episode. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.